Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a look for you guys. It's basically a green glittered nude lips sort of look. You can use it to go any daytime parties or any special occasion that you just wanna amp it up a bit. So basically we're just gonna get started. I've already done my eyebrows, so we're just gonna go straight into the tutorial. So I hope you enjoy. So what I'm doing right now is just applying my white adhesive. That's my eyeshadow adhesive. Just gonna apply an even layer on my lower eyelid area. I'm gonna do that for both eyes. This is gonna allow for the eyeshadow to last very long time. Staying power with this adhesive is amazing. So just gonna make sure that it's evenly distributed. It's going to make since it's a white base, and when you're doing colored eyeshadows, if you want to make that eyeshadow pop, it's better to use a white base. It actually brings out the color even better. So what I'm going to do now is just take a blending brush and just blend out those edges of the white eyeshadow base that I've just put down on the eyelid there. Just so that we don't have any harsh lines on the lid at any point in time. Key to eyeshadows and having that lovely finished polished look is absolute blending. Blending, blending, blending. So now what I'm gonna do, just having a moment there. Still having a moment. Feeling myself. Alright. Now we're gonna put down just a transition color. The transition color that I'm going to use is a light brown. Now the majority of the colors that I'm going to be using is from my Morphe 35B palette. You're going to see the palette soon. But firstly, what I'm doing right now is putting on a light brown transition color. Right. You're going to make sure that that color is blended out perfectly. As you can see, I don't have on any foundation or anything on the rest of my face. This is intentional since I just don't want any of the eyeshadow that's going to be placed on my eye right now or glitter to fall on my face. So when you have on foundation or anything else on your skin, you know, the glitter is very messy, so you don't want that extra hassle to clean up. So it's better if you clean up on a bare face as opposed to one that is already set with foundation and powders, etc. So we're just going to continue blending in that eyeshadow. There's still a transition color. Alright, so now we're going to move to the color. This is the 35B palette I was referring to earlier. It's the Morphe palette. Morphe brand is amazing. This palette is life. So we're going to take a bright popping green from the palette. It's almost a kind of neon green, and we're going to place that down on the eyelid just under that transition color, and we're going to place as much feeling myself still. Okay guys, I'm recording this at 11 p.m. so I have to find something to entertain myself at this point in time. So we're gonna continue placing that eyeshadow down on right underneath the transition color until we get the color payoff that we want. So we're just gonna take it straight to the inner corner of the eye. Alright, because what we're gonna do is have that glitter in the middle of the eye just to make that eye pop. So we're going to continue until we get the desired color payoff. Same blending brush I'm using, guys. If you notice, I just put that just under that transition color. Alright. So next up, what we're gonna do is use a darker green. That is the green about 3 shades darker than the green, the first green that we just placed down there, that neon green. And we're gonna put that in the actual crease. This is gonna give the eye definition, and it's gonna give you some warmth as well in the corner there. And we're gonna bring that straight to the inner corner of the eye. That's why I placed that eyeshadow primer, the white base, so far into the corners of my eye, because I know I'm going to be placing eyeshadow in that area. So I'm going to just, that's why I extended it to that point, that area. So just going to blend this in. Just going to continue to blend this in. Just take your time. Blend, blend, blend. Same thing as the neon green until you get the desired color payoff that you want. You just continue to apply and blend. So basically you can see that you have actually the transition color, then you have the neon green, and then you have, it's sort of a forest green color, but it's just gorgeous. This palette is everything, guys. You need to get it. So what I'm doing right now is putting down some glitter adhesive. It's gonna ensure that the glitter lasts all day, all night. It really, this one is from Ben Nye. It really lasts long. So just gonna put on some MAC glitter on the lid, the area that has absolutely no eyeshadow on it. That adhesive will ensure that the glitter stays exactly where it's supposed to stay and not go anywhere else. So you're not going to have any fallout, glitter fallout from this look. That's why we use this adhesive. So we're gently placing the glitter on the areas that we want it to actually be and nowhere else. But guys, you can't see, but I have a lot of fallout from this glitter already. So that's, you can see, that's main reason why I did not apply anything on my face as yet. So we're gonna apply this glitter until again we have achieved the desired results. Just love this look. I hope you are enjoying this video thus far. It really was a pleasure doing this for you guys. So make sure and get a sort of oval shape on that eye with that glitter. Yes, just give it a few seconds to dry. In the meantime, I'm just having a time. Alright, so up next, gonna just take a fluffy blending brush and just make sure, just go back in with that brown a little bit and make sure that everything is blended in properly. And just gonna apply a little under brow highlight from the same Morphe 35B palette. Everything from this look is from the 35B palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. So just gonna place that right there evenly underneath, just to give underneath there a pop of color to highlight that area. So now what we're gonna do is just clean up any fallout from that eyeshadow look, which would be a lot. So just gonna take a wipe and just remove any glitter and eyeshadow that may have fallen during the eyeshadow application. Just moisturizing my face now. I've already applied my foundation, so what I'm doing right now is using my LA Girl Pro Concealer to highlight my under eye area. I'm gonna do it to my under eye area in addition to my nose, middle of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. Just gonna place that. We can neaten up after. Right, so just gonna place that right there. Doesn't have to be neat, guys, but try and have some sort of shape when you're doing this process. I know I look fly. Hello. No. Moving on. So what we're gonna do is blend this out with a small buffer brush. Just gonna pat it in basically. Just ensure that it spreads evenly throughout the areas. Gonna apply some of my concealer to the areas that I have my acne scars. This is cream concealer, by the way. It is also from Morphe. They have a concealer palette and it has a wide array of shades. This is just even all the skin tone basically. So we're gonna still contour after this with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is start blending this concealer out. This concealer that I've just placed here, this is gonna act as my highlighter. And I'm just gonna blend until I get evenly distributed application. Just applied some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour in the darkest shade. And just gonna outline my face. We're gonna place this on the areas that we want to recede. We're gonna actually create that cheekbone area there. Outlining a bit so that it'll bring it forward and recede or give it some depth where we need it. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is setting my highlighted area with Sacha Buttercup setting powder. It's a yellow base powder. This is the most basic method of contouring that I use. I have several ways that I contour my face. If you'd like to see the more detailed video of how I contour my face, you can just leave a comment and I'll be happy to do a video with specifically on that look for you. Alright, so just making sure that all the areas are blended well. Just gonna put a little more of that Anastasia Beverly Hills contour cream, And just clean up that area right there underneath. Just cut that cheekbone there. Just, you know, give it a little more definition. Alright. Focus on this look is the eyes. It's gonna clean up around that nose. Told you earlier that we can clean it up. Don't worry about it. Makeup is a messy thing. It's just takes a little patience, practice, just to get the desired look, desired results. Next up is lining the lower eyelid. I'm using Morphe's Slate eyeliner. That's the gel eyeliner. And an angled brush, same from Morphe. Just gonna intensify that wing that we did earlier. I did that wing off camera. I lined my eye off camera, I should say. Just gonna do the other eye. After, we're gonna place some of that green eyeshadow that we did on the eyelid. We're gonna just place that under the eyelid. The eye, just to give the eye a little oomph. Being very careful not to move that glitter that we placed down there. Just gonna place some of that green eyeshadow that we placed on top of our eyelid. Just gonna place some at the bottom there. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the lips. We're gonna use the Jordanna lip liner to outline my lips. The shade Chilled Brandy. And on top of that, we're gonna apply the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss in the shade Fleur. It's a nude liquid lipstick with a hint of color, slight hint of color, little pinkish, orangish shade. Alright, so we're just gonna apply that and blend it in. Just gonna apply some highlighter from my Morphe palette. See highest points of my face. Just gonna go back in with that Jordanna lip liner and just outline the lip one more time, just to give that lip a little more definition, make that lip color pop a little more. Do that until we achieve, well, I achieve the desired color payoff that I want for this particular look. I don't want anything too bright. Just gonna shade it in a bit. Just to blend in the two colors, basically. Not too dark, not too light. I'm just gonna go back in with a little more of that lip color. Clean up the edge a little bit. Right. Gonna go back in with that lip color just a little bit. Just put it in the middle of the lip just to brighten it a little bit more. Give it a sort of ombre finish to it. Right, so that's it. So basically, apply my lashes and everything off camera. Just comb my hair a bit. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy my tutorial. Stay tuned for more looks, and this is the completed look. I hope you like, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.
Soca Starter, the official soundtrack to Kickstart Carnival. Strictly new soca hits to pay attention to. The only mix that matters.